start making the popcorn, we need to show you first what you're going to need to make it at home. First, you're going to need a pot with a lid. When we go ahead and pop it, we're going to leave the lid cracked a little bit, just like so. Also, you're going to need your regular variety store popcorn, just yellow popcorn. It'll be just fine. Then you're going to need some popcorn salt, of course, and we're going to need 2 tablespoons of oil, and the oil is your choice. Today we're using an olive oil because that's all I have on hand, but for the most flavorful, I would suggest a peanut oil, clarified butter, or coconut oil would be all really good choices. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this video from start to finish. So we're going to first turn on the oven here, the stove, the burner. We're going to turn it on to pretty much a medium high. We're going to go ahead and put our oil in, our 2 tablespoons of oil. Again, in this case, it's just olive oil. Okay, we're going to let that heat up and expand a little bit, and then we're going to drop 2 kernels of popcorn in there. Now, what that's going to tell us, when the oil is ready. When these pop, the oil is going to be ready. So what we're going to do from that point is then we're going to dump the popcorn in, and we're going to go ahead and shake it around, and then we're going to turn off the burner for 30 seconds. Now, I wouldn't add anything to this combination. I wouldn't add any salt or powdered butter or anything like that. I found in my experience that it just doesn't pop the same, and in some cases it tends to burn a little bit. So I would avoid adding anything and just wait till it's done to go ahead and add it. Okay, be right back. Kernels should be getting ready to pop any second. There we go, there's one. Okay, we're just gonna set these to the side here. Okay, now that the oil is up to temp, we're gonna go ahead and put in our popcorn. There we go, just gonna layer the bottom of it. Not gonna put too much, depends how many people you're feeding. Then we're just gonna shake it around a little bit, get the oil over everything. Now, the reason we do this is because we want to get all the kernels in even temperature, okay? That's why we're going to turn the burner off right now, okay? We're going to turn the burner off, we're going to put the lid on, and we're going to wait 30 seconds, okay? And homemade popcorn is one of those things that is just so easy and so inexpensive just to make at home. You go to a movie theater, you're going to pay, what, $5 to $7 for a bucket of movie theater popcorn, and everyone loves a movie theater popcorn because they use the palm oil. And the palm oil, I'll admit, it tastes absolutely great. Unfortunately, it's absolutely horrible for your health. So avoid the palm oil, and then we're going to go ahead and turn our burner back on to a medium high. Okay, there we go. And we got it cooking. It should be just a few minutes before it starts to go ahead and pop because the oil is already hot. Okay, here we go. We're getting ready to pop. You can start to see some of it going here. And basically there's no science to it because depending on how much popcorn you have in there, and maybe you turned your heat up a little bit higher, it might pop a little bit faster. The basic signal for when to stop is when your pot starts to get pretty full. You just want to start turning it down a little bit by a little bit, and then just listen to the kernels popping. If you really hear them slowing down, then start going to a low to medium heat, and then eventually just turn it off, and it'll be just fine to avoid any burning. Because if you do leave it on too long, it is going to burn. But this way, we should go ahead and it should cook pretty much very evenly, and you won't have to worry about a lot of leftover kernels, which is always really annoying when you're getting a bowl full of kernels. So here we go. This is one of our family's most famous and inexpensive treats that we can have. You can hear the kernels starting to pop a little bit less. I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit. A little bit less. All right, and we're going to go ahead and turn it off. Just let it sit there for another 10 seconds while we get all these last second kernels that are going to go ahead and pop, and we'll show you the results. Okay, here we go. Look at that beautiful popcorn right there. Oh, it looks so good. No burning, no scorching, no nothing. Just popcorn is ready for some good old butter or salt or whatever you want to put on it. Go ahead and get your bowl. And as you can see, there's really not that many kernels in there. So it's all mostly popped. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and everyone have a great day, and thanks for tuning in to Glenn and Grace's Reviews and Recipes. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.